Good morning and happy Easter to everyone. It is Easter Sunday here in South Australia, and it's an absolutely beautiful morning outside as I'm looking out my window, and I can hear the corellas or some sort of parrot that's actually flying around, making a bit of a ruckus, but that's okay. It's the natural order of things. We're here for our Daily Lenormand card spread, and I have it sitting here ready to go. So I'm going to flip over to that in a sec. Tune into your own intuition and turn on your little psychic abilities or your big ones. It doesn't matter which. Just make that connection that is you and your guidance. So here we go over to the cards. And what I've got now, I've just realised. Hold on, I'm just going to drop the Buy Me a Coffee and the website I'll leave there, but the Buy Me a Coffee I'll drop out. Great. So what I've got is this deck this morning. We've got the Bluebird Lenormand deck, because that's the ones I like to actually focus on is Lenormand. It's not tarot, it's Lenormand. And because the guidebook was just so different and it had the pictures of the bluebirds, I just had to put that there as well, not just the box. It's an absolutely delightful little guidebook, and it's a gorgeous colour because it's bluebirds, of course. And when you actually lay that in the hand, you get a concept of how big the cards, or small, the cards actually are. So aren't they gorgeous little birds? Because one of my favourites is the blue wren that we have, well, when I was growing up and playing croquet, there were little blue wrens that were very frequent around the grounds of the court as we were playing. I don't know if they're still there because there's been some renos back at Meningie for that, but they're a gorgeous little bird. So as you know, I'm probably more of a bird person to see them flying out in freedom rather than actually caught up in cages. That's why with the other deck, I love seeing the key card because it's a bird cage with it set free. You don't see a bird in there. Now, what I'm going to do is, oh goodness, hang on, where are we? I just realised there's some comments here on my mytimetv.live. And Monique, good morning. Lovely to see you here. And how are you? And a happy Easter. Wonderful, wonderful to see you here. Yes, doing wonderfully because it's such a beautiful day. What more can you be but happy? And good morning, Judy. And we've got Dana. Happy Easter, thank you. And we've got Mary. Wonderful to see you here, Mary, because it's not like it's really early now that our clocks are turned back to normal. And here we've got Trina. Good morning to you, Trina. Yes, it's the first morning back in normal time, standard time in our time zone. And Mary, you found hats, but you can't comment. I'm not in hats at the moment. This 8 a.m. live stream is actually just the Be Live into the My Time and using the eCam virtual camera. I do use the eCam is live to other destinations, but it's not into HAPS. HAPS itself is a standalone live streaming platform. That's the beauty of it. It is free and it's using itself, like it itself is a live streaming platform, and that multi-streams out to the other channels, which I've got mine set up for 6. So I could do this via a HAPS, but because the HAPS is still in its beta stage, and there still is a little bit of a lag in time, I do much prefer Be Live as the platform that I use. It's quality, it goes out at 1080, all those other reasons, various reasons, but I'm paying for that. You don't get a free lunch when you want quality, okay? Sort of. You know what I'm saying anyway. Good morning, Deidre. Lovely to see you here too on the Sunday morning. And Tracy, good morning to you. Now, Monique, these ones for the 8 o'clock sessions are only a spread like I've got here. so that I'm explaining via my own intuition and what the cards are showing us, my understanding, interpretation of what the spread might mean for your day as a guidance. That's why I suggest that you turn on and tune into your own spiritual connection, your own intuitive, whether you're going inside to your own heart space, soul space for that understanding, or whether you're actually connecting to your spirit guides, your God, angels, whatever your belief system is. I do not I don't encourage one or the other above another, because I feel that each of us as individuals, we need to believe how we need to believe. Okay, so yeah, and it's been a while since you've been on. I thought I had seen your name before, but it's lovely to see you back. Thank you for being here and asking that question. It does help to clarify this is just a spread reading. Good morning, Shaz. You're not in bed still, are you? Good morning, Stephen, and happy Easter Sunday. It is. It's just, and I've already got a load of washing on because I realised I needed to do some. Hadn't done them yesterday, but that's okay. What we're doing is moving through our cards now, and I have just laid them out in what I felt was a design pattern that wanted to be laid out, basically. So there's no set spread that you have to use with any type of card guidance tool, anything. Go with your own gut feeling and your own intuitive senses as to how you need to actually lay out cards and read them. Like I do with the weekdays, I do use a 5-card set standard spread because it's easier to learn for those that are into that, getting the sequence happening and following what might be a trend in the different positions. And I've even changed one around that I have been using for over a year to just slightly different. So, and here we go, Shaz, you're up and got your washing on too. Oh, you've watered. I haven't done that. I'm not that enthusiastic in getting ready for family breakfast. Yes, you've got family coming. That's right. I don't have that responsibility at the moment here, so that's fine for me. I can dawdle as much as I like. Not that I'm going to, because I haven't had breakfast and tummy is starting to growl. So what we're going to do is move into the spread so that you can each move around your day as you so wish. In the center, what we have, and this one I might actually just pick up each of the cards as I'm reading about them rather than just pointing this morning, because they are so tiny and they've got little verses. So I'm going to pick up the central one because that is the center. If you can see, it actually almost is like a stylized heart, because I do like working from the heart, and that's what, and see that? I have the cloth on here for a reason. It's easier to pick cards up. It's not on a straight table. So here we actually have the child at the center of what our reading is. And because I have based it loosely on a heart design, it is the central space and place for our heart today as such. So this is, it's not going to focus again, so I'll try and hold it at a point where you can see it almost clearly. Let me see, is it going to? When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all you do. So I'm feeling that it really is that bringing forward a newness in your day, and especially since it is Easter Day today. And for those who are of the Christian faith, it is the understanding of Christ's resurrection. So it is, and the reason that the egg is the symbol for that is for that breaking new life open as if it is new because of Christ's resurrection. So that's the story, sort of just briefly, and that's the meaning just briefly as I understand it. It's not the detail, but what we're seeing in this as far as the central meaning in our spread today, it really is bringing that childlikeness, that newness, that wonderful start anew. It really is. It's start anew. So bring that into your day today. Start anew. Even if it's something that you want to start as a hobby because it's a long weekend and you want to get something new happening. If you're not used, it could be that you want to start painting, learn how to paint, a musical instrument, in the garden, anything. Wonderful. So we're going to go from the top down and do it like a heart, like you draw a heart, I suppose. And being left-handed, I would start from the left. So here we go. We've got the snake in our day today as well. My time scheduled alive. I've just got a notification. If you just hold on a sec, I will need to check this one out to make sure that I have gone live. Yeah, it's saying that I have. So in my Facebook. So I was just checking. I just needed to. There was some sort of a notification. And I have no idea why that is. And now the YouTube, because it's going live to both places, or supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, well, it's looking like it is. So I'll go with it that it is. And here we go, Umair. Oh, lovely to see you here too. And Mary, that's me, Ros. Is something new. Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it? And yeah, thanks, Shaz. Yeah, I'm live on my time. I did just check it here. I had the windows up this time, so that all I had to do is click them and not go hunting. Wow. So at the top of the list, what we've got is the serpent. Vile is the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment she turns on the charm. And this poised opponent will bring you to harm. It's an awareness thing. I think with this card, what we're being given and shown is to be aware of what may be lurking around us that could be harmful. So take that warning as advice, and we're moving then into our garden. And where do we mostly see snakes? Here we go. The garden's a treat to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Life's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In this verdant setting, beauty and peace abound. And I know, Shaz, your garden is absolutely divine and beautiful, and your family's going to really be thrilled with how much work you and the gardener have put into that. So that's a wonderful omen for you of the beautiful day that you may have. And we've also got, Mary has mentioned you were getting BeLive ready to stream just after me. So you know what it's like. And Diane, lovely to see you here more this morning too. Thank you, dear lady. Absolutely. One of my regular viewers as well. It's wonderful to see you all here. It really does feel like it's building community, the same as it does even on the hats. I'm loving that too. There's so many different ways that we can connect. So here we have the crossroads. So at some point in the day, we may have a road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. So it certainly is about making a decision, and it could be as easy as which little hobby, which something new that you're actually wanting to move into. Now, what I'm going to do here is move up to this one before I finish this one, okay? So we've got the clouds that have been around, and as you see, it's actually on the same level or height or whatever as the snake. So here we go from what may be perceived as a negative. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. And sometimes our life really does feel like it's filled with the dark clouds, like depression and things like that, sadness and sorrow, anxiety, all of that. But we see here that it is actually moving us into that clarity and the clearing the clouds, because it's giving us the warning. We have the awareness, and now we're moving into, especially on the left-hand side, and the fact that we've got the child there in the centre, we are moving into those positive aspects and great perceptions. So alone, this is the tower, obviously. You can see that there. Whoops, just getting it to focus. Tower, a lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. It really is giving us those opportunities to actually grow our muscles, put the strength into them, and create that growth, that tower, that is strong. We know that towers are strong. They have to have firm foundations, and that's what we're growing with, having those muscle stretching exercises and things. And that's the challenges that we have in life. So don't try to ignore them, or really, in some respects, I feel overcome is too strong a word. I feel it's integrated into part of your practice of moving forward in a growing way. And here we have a lady, this charming woman. Whoops, now it's gone out of focus. Let's get it back in. This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman her cards will command. The fortunes revealed once the cards have been placed unveil the fate that destiny traced. That's a beautiful, I love the artwork on these too. And it gives the more feminine sense of these cards. It's looking into our feminine energy, our feminine side. And it certainly is saying to me that there is not that there is the stronger or weaker sex as far as our genders go. It is, and the fact that the woman is under the tower, it's that we all have our strengths. And for today, the energy is going to be on that more feminine, nurturing side, having a wonderful time connecting with that hemisphere of the brain, with that is our softer, nurturing, reflecting side as well, and growing that. And ultimately, what we're doing with this at the point of the heart, what we've got is, and in this deck, it's called the Cavalier. In the other decks that I've used, it's the Rider. So it's the same thing, though. It's the first card in the deck. Heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. It's bringing good news. So that to me is meaning that what you're doing through your day, it is good news. In the ultimate scheme, the ultimate plan of, oh, hang on, I've just got to do that one around. Going back to there, the ultimate plans that we have through our day in what we're doing, it's with that more feminine edge to it. Tap into that if you don't feel it, but tap into that more nurturing, loving style of how we do move through our day. If you don't know how to, just allow, and it will be what is, and you'll not, rest assured it is there as far as a feminist, feminist is wrong. Gee, that's slipped out. I don't know where from. How does Spirit channel? It gives us the trips we need. So bring into that strength of the woman, the feminism, and the feminine side. Goodness, look, just have a wonderful day. I think that's probably what we need to be doing. Just have a wonderful day. It really does come up. Daniel Kiros, good morning to you as well. It's afternoon in Minnesota. Yeah, you're still on your Saturday. And that still comes up. Like you've created a long comment, which with BeLive, it should scroll up a bit. I'm not sure if it's going to. I don't know. And we have here as well, no, I don't know. You're stating you've got a beautiful spring Saturday afternoon in Minnesota. So thanks for putting your comment there, Daniel. That's a little trick to know with using the Live. With a long comment that's got a blank line in the middle, it doesn't scroll up. There you go. So good morning, Kathy. I have just seen your comment that's come in on my page. Because I actually do the live stream direct to mytimetv.live as the primary, and YouTube. They're the two primaries. And with the eCam, I actually go through to my rosboundy page, the rosboundy profile. I think there's other places it goes to with the restream. So it's wonderful to see you there, Kathy, and have a great day. Well, we all will be, because what we do with our intentions is what will be. We do create our own existence in a way. For those who are into quantum physics, you may understand. For those who aren't, just allow yourselves to be who you are and be the best person that you are, because it's the present moment that is the most important. It is what has been from our history into our future. Be present with it right now. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful Easter Sunday. For those who have your belief in the Christian realm, blessings for you in whatever you're celebrating. You know, how are you celebrating? My upbringing was with Christianity and the belief system of that. I've grown differently aside from that, but I have certainly not left that. It is all as it is, and believe what your beliefs are. We'll keep moving forward in our day, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Certainly check out the Buy Me a Coffee and the rosboundy.com.au. I am going to be doing a HAPS later at some point. And, thank you, Deirdre. Have a wonderful day. Very interesting set of cards. Makes sense. Great. It's wonderful that it's making sense to you. And good morning, Linda. You're there over on my page as well. Thank you for the happy Easter wishings and blessings. Thank you. And to you too, Kathy. Thank you so much. And Diane, thank you for your blessings. The one thing that those who are on the page, you know, the eCam side, don't see what I'm putting up on the screen with the Be Live. So one thing they don't cross do. And because I'm using eCam as a virtual camera, that's why everyone can see what I put on the eCam slide. Little confusing, but it's not really. I know what I'm doing. I just needed to explain that. Thank you, Trina. I expect to have an amazing day, so thank you. And Diane is wishing that for everybody, so thank you for that too, Diane. So keep an eye out for me on the HAPS app, and you certainly can download your own HAPS app if you like. I will just put that link here if you want to come over so that you're actually in there in the HAPS at the time that I go live. Then you can comment, and there's the link to go in. It is free. I will say that it is free. That is, it's not an affiliate link. It's just a way to sign up that we each get rewards. So it's not actually a payment for it. It's just that they gift some coins so you can share rewards. That's all that is. So certainly you're welcome to join in there. And, wrong way. And with that, join in when I actually do go live. I'm going to be pressing a few more buttons to try out some other stuff with, it's a website called Stream Elements that puts little overlays on it, but be surprised when I come on to the HAPS app, and I'll be here on various channels with the Facebook, YouTube, I think it's Twitch and Twitter and etc. So looking forward to that at some point today. I'm not scheduling it. I just go when I go live. So just keep an eye out for it. So thank you. Thank you, Daniel. And thank you to Tracy. And that's it. I am going. Be the best you that you can be. And namaste. Bye for now.